Okay, and step number 3, team, you know, because I'm a big fan, like I said, I work on simplicity. Life can be difficult without you having to add to it. And this is where once you've got your communication funnel set up from woe to go, you know what it looks like, you've introduced Charlie to your business, you're loving on Charlie because Charlie loves to be loved. Now, step 3, this is where we now join it essentially to your Facebook advertising campaigns. And this is where essentially, right, you put your Facebook ads on steroids, Mike?
Yep, you betcha. Absolutely. This is where we get excited.
So do you want to just sort of give a bit of an overview of the four key points there that I've got for step 3?
Absolutely. Okay. First and foremost, I think I've had about 12 years on Facebook ads, so we've been through all the trials and tribulations and all the other stuff that goes with it. Facebook's an awesome platform insofar as if you wanted to create an audience based on interests, which is now, that's all we can do. We basically, you know, create all these through Facebook Ads Manager, and I would suggest everyone here to stop hitting the boost button. Okay, if you can take away something today, don't hit the goddamn boost button. Okay,
don't boost. Don't boost.
No, you're just burning your money. Okay?
Absolutely.
So you're effectively saying to Facebook, this is the audience, this is the demographic, they're the people I want to hit in the first part. You create that ad around not giving too much away in the ad copy because people are only going to see the top 3 lines.
Yep.
So that's your above your fold. And make sure that the call to action we use is, even you can use the send message button, but that looks a little bit too defaulty or a boosty. So we tend to use the learn more button.
Yes.
So that they can find out more information. And then effectively at that point, you then go into like what we call the proxy zone, which is, are they going to be in the funnel or are they going to get out or not go further? And that'll be, look, if you hit that button down below, this is what you're going to get. And do you want it now? Yes, no. That's what we tend to do because we try and pull them into the funnel whether they said yes or no. And then if it's a no, we know that they've obviously enjoyed what we saw in the ad and we find out why they didn't go yes. Okay, so that's using the human intelligence, not the artificial one. And then from that, all we're doing is then taking them through the, okay, let's teach Facebook what we actually have in this conversation so that helps Facebook then go out and go, right, when we push out new ads, people who have had this conversation from that ad, it might sound a bit sci-fi and all that jazz, but
it's really quite simple. Yeah,
it's the logic behind it. You don't try and trick it or anything like that. No. And that helps Facebook and they are then generous, and it's a little bit like getting the right slot in the ad library.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can imagine someone's news feed, let's say it's made up of 100 conversations with past friends and that, and then every, say, 3 or 6 or 9 parts there'll be an ad. Well, Facebook will put the most relevant ad into your news feed, okay, because it's to their best interest that they do all that and provide people with relevant information. If there's crap coming into the news feed, people will hate it. People will say they hate it. Yeah. And it'll actually give it it's like blacklisting an email address at that point. And you don't want that. No. And you don't want it to sound spammy. Please remember, it's a social platform. They're here to help everybody and everybody wants to share the love.
So I think that's where in that, once again, in the Facebook and the compiling of your Facebook ads, it's almost as if, and that's the reason why it is the last step you actually do, because primarily you want to make the information equally as engaging to create that curiosity, pique that interest, so they click on the learn more button and then come into your funnel. So if you're sounding too salesy in your ad, they're not going to come near you. If you're sounding like some pushy sod, they ain't going to come near you. So
you sound like a politician, they're never going to.
They're definitely not going to come near you. So I think this is where, you know, once again, I guess the biggest crux for Charlie to really benefit, to ensure Charlie is beneficial for you, is to make sure that you've got the right communication message, starting from when they click through the ad coming into your chatbot.